Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. This is V with PharaohsTarot, and I'm here with your weekly elemental earth gang reading. Thank y'all so very much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Your cards are already pulled. Before we get started, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all the information is in the description box below. Keep in mind, we're still running our summer sale, 30% off all tarot readings. We changed the booking tab on our site, so you can now book by the calendar day and time, but you will need to enter the promo code now. It's not automatically applied. You will need to enter SUMMER30. It's SUMMER 30 all together, and then that will apply to 30% and just when you check out. All right, I believe that's it. Like, share, subscribe if you feel moved to, and let me know if it resonates in the comments. Okay. Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Seven of Swords, Six of Wands. And we're over on TikTok and Instagram at PharaohsTarot, where we do go live. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, two threes back to back, Seven of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So what's coming between your victory is some sort of okay, how vibrationally speaking, this could be some fear internally that you're going to mess up. This is like waiting for the other shoe to fall, perhaps in some partnership. You got the Queen of Wands. So yeah, you could be a leader. You could be not just a leader, but a mentor. And so it's like you're helping other people do what you do, helping other people learn what you learn. This could be in a corporate sense, or this could be like in a course online or something like that for some of y'all. Or you could be in a position of you know, rearing children, teaching them, something like that. But you're waiting for what you have invested in this person or situation to manifest. And while you are waiting, perhaps you're getting a little anxious and looking in the past about things that did not work out, about people that have betrayed you, about situations that have not panned out the way that you wanted. And but with the Six of Wands, you will be victorious over this energy. You must release this Two of Swords energy. See the truth of a thing, right? Because knowledge is the antidote to fear. When you have more information, there's no need to fear. Oftentimes we fear something because we don't know enough about the situation, or we're not seeing it clearly, which blocks our intuition and blocks our knowledge. Whatever it is, the information flow stops, right? And then that's where fear begins. So if it's a new project, maybe up your skills, or look at videos or teaching programs on how to communicate better, communication things. If it's a relationship or something like that, same thing. If you don't know something about a particular area, first you have to, what's the first, the phrase when they say in like a 12-step program, the first thing is to acknowledge that there is a problem. Okay, and to acknowledge that there is a problem is to be vulnerable with yourself and be honest about something that may not be something you're very proud of, but if you continue to hide it, then you won't be able to heal it. And so you got the everything is fine. Pseudo Ten of Swords here. Yeah, I feel like this, you're really draining your energy with this. You're not being confident in who you are. The everything is fine. It's Pseudo Ten of Swords. So the problem isn't really there. It's just the matter of you. Put it like this. There may be something that needs to be changed or something that needs to be strengthened or evolved, but it's not necessarily a big problem like you're making it. It's something that can be handled easily or handled in a step-by-step process. But the way you're going about it is not really to acknowledge it, just keeping it in here, which means your mind, your brain. So you got the Death with the Ten of Swords. Yes. You got Scorpio energy, could be in your chart, but transformation. Okay, this is you allowing the divine to really help you see the root cause of some sort of betrayal, some sort of, maybe always like you got to look over your shoulder, and it could stem something deeper. Okay, I'm getting like this image of like, sometimes if something in your body is hurting, you're trying to go based off of what you think it could be, but the body is connected in so many intricate ways. Like even the teeth, like if you can have major teeth problem and it leads to a problem in the heart, and you really wouldn't think something like that, but it's like, yeah, you might have a problem in your shoulder and find out it's really something dealing with your leg. You know what I mean? Like, so the root is something, the root of the problem in this situation is something that you can't just come up with by yourself. You have to have knowledge. You got to have facts about it. You got to tap in with the divine, spend some time with yourself, to really understand the root of this. Temperance with the Hanged One, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Wands. My baby girl has been jumping up there all day, y'all. Let me get her down 1 second. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Thank you so much. Okay, so with that being said, Temperance, the Hanged One, she just want to play. I'll play with her after this. Temperance, the Hanged One, Knight of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Emperor. Okay. The divine is really helping you to understand that your emotions are indicators of how you are truly feeling about something, and it's not anything to be shunned or to feel ashamed about feeling, or to indicate that you're doing something wrong. Okay, it's like a signal. It's almost like, you know, the pain response in our body is to let us know that, hey, something's not right, and we need that sensor. Otherwise, you would just keep your hand on a hot stove, or, you know, it's like this energy of like you need some sort of trigger to let you know, hey, you're off course here, something's not right. And so you're getting that, you're tapping in. So you might be doing a lot of introspective work, and good on you, Cappy. So you got the Knight of Cups with the Four of Wands and the Emperor. This could be you moving towards more stability in your life with another person. Now that you have this new perspective, realizing like, oh my gosh, I really can move forward in the career path this way. I really can move forward in this relationship. It actually really is stable. I was just like thinking about all the stuff from the past and how that hurt me and all of that, but this situation really is one of a kind. And so you have this Emperor energy, Aries, and so this is you coming into contact with that divine feminine, meaning you're allowing the love to be seen as a strength rather than a weakness. Okay, maybe in the past you're acknowledging the way that you loved and the way that you saw love was the issue, not love itself. So you have Four of Swords. So there's a healing of the heart and the mind, and so that you can move forward in balance. There's you releasing things that are not in your control. You are letting them be, Capricorn. You're letting them be. This is you releasing projects that you could delegate to other people and allowing your team to help you, allowing your spirit team to help you, allowing your co-workers or people on your team. It's like something where it's like, okay, I realize that I'm not designed to do everything. I have this help for a reason. Let me release some of this, and it's going to free up more time for me. Okay. It's just like a lot of, I'm kind of like, I feel like my solar plexus is taking a hit right now. Okay. You're draining your battery. You're burning out. You're really burning out. And so you got to pull back, Capricorn. Alignment will get more things done than just like with just fierce willpower. It's a blessing to have so much willpower. It's a blessing to be able to actualize your dream with this like one energy, but you will burn out if you don't balance the other suits. Okay, yeah. That's interesting. Okay, you got the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Fool, the Lovers, the King of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're getting clarity on, like I said, you're going back to the root, so you're gonna know why. Upon taking this, you're gonna have faith to take a new step, and then the clarity on why things happen as the way they did is gonna come through. And that may seem counterintuitive because you're like, I need to know why this happened. I need to know now. The divine is saying what you know right now is enough to move you forward. You know this situation wasn't for you. You know this person wasn't for you. So move forward up out of that full energy, okay? And then you're gonna understand why, okay? You're gonna understand why the betrayals happened. You're gonna understand why the lies and the slander happened. You're gonna understand why the heartbreak happened. You're gonna get it, okay? But you got to take this leap of faith. I'm getting some sort of clarity. You're going to understand where your fear stems from. You could have an ancestor with you right now, helping you. I'm really getting, it could be a water sign, or they could be someone that's championing you forward. Maybe for some of y'all really like mermaids growing up and you really love the ocean. Maybe going by the ocean will help you commune with this person. Maybe some of y'all really tapped into yin and yang. Maybe that's one of your orishas. But you have the Lovers here. So this new start is going to bring about a new change. Okay, that inner divine masculine is going to be healed. Divine feminine, partnership, boom, you're going to attract balanced partnerships all the way around. Okay, Gemini energy, you're going to be able to communicate from a healed space, a more balanced space, not just a space of like, it's true power, okay, real authority, not just a volume increase or fear tactics or I got more money than you so you're going to listen to me. No, this is, you can be so, power can be so gentle, okay? I'm just leave that right there. And you're going to attract loyal people because you're going to be loyal to yourself and what you really want. And you're going to move into a space of only engaging in things that really honor who you are, that really mirror your self-worth, that really spaces that you are confident in. You have the King of Cups with the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, some of y'all feel like love has been a burden, but like I said, you're understanding that it was the way that you put your heart out there, the way that you were investing emotionally in things, that was the issue, not love itself. And so all of this energy, Ten of Wands with the Eight of Swords, it's like this healing of you not seeing the truth, of you not seeing maybe a new loyal potential person coming into, or being loyal to yourself first. That's what it is. Because some of y'all don't listen to your heart when it tells you no. You have in mind like, I want this, so I'm going to get what I want. And you're not listening when your heart says, your intuition as well, it's like, this is not it. This person isn't what you're seeing. You're not listening to what they're saying. This situation isn't really for you. You're just listening to what you want, not what's happening. Okay? And so you get into this space where you blaming the outside world, but it's really you tapping in with yourself and being more aware of how you really feel. And that can deter, repel a lot of energies when you sit in the King of Cups. You're not rushed. You're not in a hurry. You don't have any ulterior motive other than to give your cup of love, other than to give your heart, other than companionship, other than to see a business grow and thrive. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress and the Ace of Cups, the Five of Pentacles and the Chariot. You got the Emperor and the Empress out here, fam. I love to see it when they both come together. Okay, because that means in order, because there's pentacles out here, so it's going to happen in the physical, which means it's happen in the internal. So you're going to be at so much peace with yourself. You're going to have so much peace being who you are. Definitely root and sacral energy has been healed and transformed, which is why it's working its way up to that solar plexus, which is where you get your power from, knowing who you are, being grounded in the truth. But with this Queen of Wands and the Empress, yeah, you're either gonna be getting your wealth from an honest space, achieving your wealth by alignment with this Empress. The Empress does not chase anything. Okay, I feel like it's a give and take. It's a difference between chasing something and pursuing something. Okay, when it's a chase, there's no reciprocal energy because little to none. Because it's like the thing that you want is always moving forward, so it's always a chase. To pursue something, it's a little more reciprocal. Okay, if you're pursuing a path in whatever vocation, okay, you may be studying, you may be taking tests, you may be investing, but what are you getting on the back end? You're getting something. You're getting feedback. You're getting people investing in you. You're getting people buying your product. You are becoming more confident and sure of who you are. Everything isn't tangible. Some things is more spiritual, and it's just basically a give and take. Is what I am saying. Okay. So yeah, you're not allowing yourself to chase. The Empress attracts. Okay. And this is a side note to more masculine energy, male or female. Our society sort of makes you feel like if somebody says no, that means to continue to chase them. It's like no means no. Okay, and maybe that's some way you betrayed yourself because you want something so bad, you're going to hunt something down until it says yes, and only to find out that what you was hunting down was poisonous. Okay, and then you blame the hunt instead of yourself. So it's like this energy of what is for you will be reciprocal, period. And so you got the Ace of Cups with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, you got the Chariot. Yeah, they highlighted in a Black Sphinx. So stepping more into your energy of allowing. The Empress is abundant, but for some reason in love you don't feel abundant. You don't feel emotionally fulfilled. So you could be in a career that makes money, but you don't like showing up every day. You could be in a relationship that, is stable. Y'all both paying the bills. It gives you a lifestyle, but you're not happy. And so with this Chariot, there's a forward movement on you moving forward to a new space in your life. A new space where you will allow that feminine to be protected and nurtured within yourself. Okay? Because when your inner feminine doesn't feel protected, she's not going to love, male or female. They are not going to love. They're not going to put their heart on the line. They're not going to feel vulnerable in the space. If they know, oh, every time you're giving your heart away, you're not really paying attention, and my heart gets broken. And so it's going to be more challenging, but there's some healing coming in for you. You got devil energy showed up in your reading. So like I said, I feel like it's some obsession. Could be mental anguish, but it's being healed within you. Aquarian energy. A new way to lead, a new way to gather people around you. Okay, you could be very arrogant, and we know that sometimes Capricorns are called the GOAT, like greatest of all time, and it's so awesome to think highly of yourself. Absolutely, because we are all royalty. Being practical, it's like when people throw the word like legend around, like on a new artist, new music artist, they just been out like 3 years and now they're a legend or something, or now they're, you know what I mean? It's like, yes, you are the GOAT. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Believe in yourself. But that can sometimes be overinflated to now where you feel like, oh, I'm the GOAT. I can't have problems, so I can't ask for help. I'm supposed to be the GOAT, so I can't have shortcomings. I gotta be perfect. You know what I mean? It gets out of balance. And there's always going to be someone wiser, someone going to be smarter, someone faster, someone this and that. So you want to sit in who you are and know who you are and have to be confident in who you are, but know that there's always room to grow. There's always more knowledge to gain. You can always love yourself a little bit better, take care of yourself a little bit better, do a few more reps in the gym, trim the fat off of your eating habits, something like that. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. Ooh, back-to-back blessings. Okay? This is protected. What is for you cannot be taken away. This blessing has been protected. Okay? It's like sign, seal, deliver energy. This illumination, you're destined for it. This new bounty, this new sun. I don't think I've ever seen this pentacle card like a sun before. And that's wild. It looks like a sun. And I never really noticed that. To me, it looked like a coin with a bunch of light coming on it. So yeah, okay. You are now not putting money at the center of everything. For some of y'all. For who I'm reading this for, that may have been your goal. So it's like this energy of when you have money at the center of everything, you may be tempted to do things just to get money that aren't really in alignment. Okay? Or if you put like a physical attribute on a particular partner at the root of everything, like, I don't care what going on, but she got to have this type of body, this type of, or I don't care what he got to have this type of body, drive this type of car. Okay, you'll get somebody with all that, no morals, no value system, does not value you at all. They value what you value. They value material wealth. They only want you for what you want them for. Your body, not your heart. Okay? And so you want to be in that space to have material wealth and also high vibrational, spiritual, emotional wealth. And it's coming in. This is the Cups can speak about it coming in through a past connection or also something that is triggered from your past that you're now going to be able to move forward with, something that you've been working on for a while, something that you wanted to do as a child, you know, a type of love that you wanted, a type of a new stability, something like that. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to pull a Shaman Oracle card. Like, share, and subscribe. In the meantime, I truly appreciate it. We would love to have you as part of this community. But definitely like the video. Leave a comment if you feel moved to. I want to hear from y'all. I like hearing from y'all. And also, we're live on TikTok and Instagram. TikTok we go live. Instagram we have Oracle pulls. Everything's at PharaohsTarot. And our 30% off summer sale. Link is in the description box. Hit the more button with the dots by it. Okay, you got the Ancient Ones, the Witness, and the Time Master combo. You got the Vision Quest and the Hunter. I'm seeing antlers everywhere, so it's indicating you know you're a leader, and leaders have to move differently. Leaders have to think differently, okay? There are leaders who have no integrity that are successful and pay for it on the back end. But we're moving in light energy. We're not moving from our dark, devil, toxic, karmic energy. Okay, so the divine will take you through many challenges, many steps to ensure that you are prepared for what it is that you're asking for, because they love you. Okay, devil energy does not care. They will give you a windfall of money. They know you're going to blow. They, like, maybe even literally invest in substances. They will put you in positions where you are not able to handle it because they want you to crash out. The divine loves you and they don't want you to crash out. That's why it's taking a while. But, you know, tap into the flow, tap into that heart chakra energy and start to get the love. Give yourself the love that you deserve and desire, and it will be reflected back onto you. Ancient Ones, highly spiritual. You're a very spiritual person. You may be feeling the need to really connect at your spiritual altar, or create a spiritual altar to connect with your ancestors, with your high vibrational ancestors that want you to succeed, with your celestial spirit team that wants you to succeed. But with this Witness here, yeah, they want you to be more of an observer. And this Time Master, it always reminds me of Capricorn, Saturn energy. It gives Father Time energy. It's only a matter of time before your dreams are made manifest, but you have to break free of the linear idea of time. See life as a cycle. See life as phases. There's ebbs and flows, and with that phases, that's the moon energy. So tap more into your divine feminine to allow those dry seasons, to allow those winter months, because when you know they're coming, you can prepare for them. It's like, you know, winter is coming every year. So you're going to, you know, store up on firewood. You're going to save, or say like you have in a business. You may be flourishing right now, but you know, in any business, even if you don't know the particular season, you know there's a season in every business every year where the sales are a bit down. So it's like, you knowing that you're taking your money, you're saving more, you're spending less in preparation for those slow seasons. Something like that. It's like, it's giving that energy of being mindful of being aware. Okay, but you gotta stay connected to spirit, because they can put you on game that you can't even get from a book or another person. You can see stuff in your dreams that'll put you on. It's giving it's giving the Bible verse of King David, when he used to get a lot of dreams. It's King David, but also was that on it was Joshua with the coat of many colors. But anyway, they were able to predict famine because of dreams that they had, because they were conversations with the Most High. So it was this energy. It put them in a place of being second next to the Pharaoh, because they were able to. They had such a unique gift that nobody else could give the Pharaoh what they gave them. So it's like, you have something so unique that you got to tap into. You trying to find this and that, a way how to climb up the corporate ladder. This man was sold into slavery and became a servant in the Pharaoh's palace. And from there, it was like 0 to 100 because of a gift. Okay, and so that's alignment. That's not working their way up the ranks. That's being in alignment, it's being true to the path. Now, there was a lot of challenges along the way. Be mindful of that. But the character also had integrity. When they were tempted, they did not give in. So operating out of integrity is paramount. So much love and light to you, Capricorn. Namaste.